Hello everyone and welcome back. So what I'll be talking today about is a lot of my clients, they have asked me how they can master emotional intelligence either in their personal lives or in their professional lives. So today I'll be giving you all 5 very powerful tips which you can use it right away, which will help you to build your emotional intelligence. And of course, in the beginning, I would also explain about what is emotional intelligence and why is it so important. Okay, so as you all know, I come here on the weekly basis to uplift you all and also share the experiences of my own clients where they have shown some results, and so that you also get a glimpse of it and start working with yourself and just right away see the results. And if any of the tips or the tricks or anything I give it here resonates with you, so don't hesitate, just start working. It will help you somewhere. All right, so with that, let's get started. So today what we are addressing here is how you can really master emotional intelligence in the simpler way, and how the power of emotional intelligence can help you improve your personal relationships and also your professional. So let's dive into it. So what is emotional intelligence? So emotional intelligence is an ability to recognize and understand our own emotions as well as the emotions of others. So you might have seen some people when they're explaining something or they're trying to tell you something, they are very aware of who they are and what they want to do, and also on the other side aware of the other person's emotions as well, which is you. Okay, so it is a crucial skill that can help us to navigate through the relationships with empathy and compassion and authenticity. So I always tell my clients, if you really want to become very authentic in your life and live it with the purpose and what you really want to do, you have to build upon a skill called emotional intelligence, right? So what are the benefits of emotional intelligence? If I can just summarize them in 4 ways, it really helps you to become a better listeners. It makes you more empathetic and the better equipped to handle conflicts and solve problems. And actually, most of all, I would say, which I can just summarize it here. It's your own awareness, own emotional state, whether what you want to do, what you don't want to. So what I've learned over the years, being trained in emotional intelligence coaching, that I became more aware of my emotions very strongly and what I really wanted and what I didn't want to do. So it has become easier for me to set up healthy boundaries and say no. Okay, so that's one of the biggest things which has developed for me. So you can also try it out. So how does emotional intelligence help you in your personal life? Now, if you just want to improve your personal life, it allows you to build a stronger connections, which we lack these days. So it definitely helps with that. You become a very effective communicator, and you also end up understanding other person's perspective, whether it's a family or a friend. Now, if you're trying to build it in the business relationship, you would find that teams and establishing stronger relationships happens when you are emotionally intelligent. We can easily collaborate with others, inspire trust, lead with compassion and understanding. So you build up a lot of empathy. And what does that mean? That you are able to put yourself in other person's shoes, which I'll be just discussing in a while. So what are the 5 steps you could do right away to build your emotional intelligence? So number 1 is self-awareness. This is the foundation of emotional intelligence, by the way. It's all about recognizing and understanding our own emotions, values, and motivations. I strongly believe that you need to add values to that, because emotions is fine, but let's say what you're doing against your values. Let's say you are a kind person, but sometimes you have to do some kind of unkindness. So you should know your values well. With that, you're able to really work along with your emotional intelligence, right? So by developing awareness, what I mean is we can identify our strengths and weaknesses, absolutely important, and make a better decisions. For example, when you are in a situation that triggers your strong emotions, take it back, breathe, acknowledge how you feel, label your emotions. Are you sad, angry, or frustrated? And act upon it accordingly and try to recognize them, right? Step number 2, emotional regulation. Now, awareness is different, regulation is different. This is all about managing emotions in a way that is conducive to our well-being and relationships. So Now the regulations, how you are relating to other people, so that is also equally important, right? So now here, for instance, when you feel anxious or stressed, try taking a deep breaths, engaging in the relaxing activity like meditation or yoga if that works for you. So you're regulating your emotions, right? Step number 3 would be empathy. This is so important these days. This is all about understanding and sharing the feeling of others. When we are empathetic, we can build stronger, more meaningful relationships and communicate more effectively, right? And also, I think empathy also gives not only building up good relationships, but also gives you a sense of which relationships are not for you, because you would also understand so and so would not work for me. So it is very important, not only building, but also some of the relationships which you have to release as well. Number 4 is effective communication. Yes, it has to be very effective. As I do my coaching sessions with people, and I see that your communication is utmost important one, because you have to show that skills that you are effectively talking to them, right? This is about expressing ourselves clearly, assertively. Now, very clearly, you have to put your points out. For instance, if some of my clients are not coachable, and I feel we cannot continue, so you need to be very assertive and clear that it seems like at this point of time, so and so reason could be there, and I think you need some more time to understand what this is. So you are very assertive while you are, and also being receptive that how they're taking, right, and the needs of other. So you become, as you start practicing this, you become more aware of it. So for instance, when you convey a sensitive message, try using statements instead of you. Statements this can help you. I, just say you instead of you, like try using I statements instead of you, because what you're showing here is that you're putting in their shoes, and probably you are not comfortable, which you have to show, correct? So this can prevent the blame game, correct? And promote more constructive conversations. Step number 5, relationship management. This is all about building and maintaining strong relationships, healthy relationships, by being aware of emotional dynamics at play. Now here I want you to be really careful and aware of the situations, right? Not all relationships needs to be good. Please be aware of that. So you don't have to fall for somebody who is toxic, okay? You should be able to clearly put your point across and let them know that it's not going to work. By doing so, you can delegate tasks more effectively, build a more cohesive team dynamic. All right, so especially at the workplace, so who to give whom, that way and whose behavior is not in line with your own team's behavior. So you can all try this out. So thank you so much for watching me today, and I'll be back again with such topics. I hope you enjoyed the 5 tips of emotional intelligence, and now you can see the power of emotional intelligence, and you can try any one of them or all of them one by one. So I shall see you next week, and you all have a wonderful day.